And to reiterate, there's nothing against you TikTok lovers out there. I love it as well, but understand that it's not always so swell because it's business. And as soon as the advertising is on place, you guys are business. And that's why I'm happy you are here to see the bigger picture. Okay? Understand that. Understand that they're just using you. As long as you're happy to go along with the ride, okay, you're getting pleasure out of that platform, then it's great, okay? But I've got issues with my own platform, for God's sake. I've gotten up the creek and over the fact that you've got YouTube acting the way it is currently. You want to know more? Then let us continue. Just quickly after a message from our sponsors. Who are our sponsors? They're not really our sponsors. That's a lie. It's just some music. So let's go fly.
Seduction, chaotic destruction, falling in a world that's only lived once, a world that's only lived once, devastation through chaos created with everyone's at a loss, but provided by the destruction all our gods. Now you're being brainwashed fools, turmoil in your mind, boiling up through this light of this mist, fog of darkness in the crowd. Now I'm right, the truth, betrayal of my lines, cause that risk has arrived. All over again, shit happens in a world with scripture being praised, misinterpreted for mayhem, death and chaotic destruction, provided of shallow lies being held, death and gallows for our heads to be placed on chopping blocks, lack of any trust in the world, not just yours and ours, depicted to you. Trust in God's love, not the teaching, but the preaching of our fucked up fool. The world order being created all over again. This time for righteousness applied through the condemnation, misinterpretations of our God, profiting the devastation created by this destruction of lies, persecution of your wise. I'm pretty sure that's the devil's rose hiding deep inside. Just saying, ain't no ignorant hypocrite or narrating any anti-Muslim shit, and all the way left reciting off that far off east. The distance between left to be complete, totally right. Ain't it righteous or right? With a rounded view based on evidence from my own life, educated in sociology, growing up with an open mind, living in a multicultural time. Everyone part of our Western lives being led, born or raised, migrated towards different cultures, religions, identities. Definitely not inbred, but none of us should feel this dread. We're all real people instead, in God we all trust. The misinterpretations of the Prophet Muhammad, completely your loss. And the loss in turn of your God, one nation we all, but not that poor and handsome bullshit needs referred to from within. The misguidance and education of minorities are responsible for my political carnage released from within.
You know, with juggernaut influencers out there, and they don't have to worry about paying many people's bills. They only have to pay a set few. It's less legwork for them as well. You know what I mean? It's much more convenient to have more control over the direction they want to go themselves through that sort of stuff. And because YouTube has influencers as well, in essence, you know, because it's their platform and they get to decide who shall succeed and thrive at times, it feels like. And it's a shame because the original appeal to it was the conceptual basis that not anyone can be a star. That wasn't the point. The point was you can get a word across, you know, you can articulate yourself, you can vocalize yourself, you can be an entertainer, you can put into any of these places. And these categories, okay, some of these categories are being broken down into such a level that there's such, the vines for the categories are just sprawling with so much content from 1 or 2 or 3 people. And that's all it is. And you go and just put specific topic material in nowadays, and what it beats out is one thing, and then suddenly your vine is all that garbage again. And by garbage, it's never garbage. It's what's professionally done. It's studio driven. It's of a high caliber and a standard. But is it on topic? Is it what you wanted to hear? No, it takes you on a ride, and YouTube wants to take you on a journey, and that's a problem with that YouTube as opposed to the last YouTube and the YouTube of yesteryear, which I feel is being lost in this transitional process, because ultimately as a platform, YouTube wants you to remain on that platform as long as possible, and we get that, but we used to stay here for as long as possible, getting the amount of information we needed from sources that were all fitties. And I'm not talking about 50 Cent and in regards to 50 Cent, I'm talking about, there's so many 50,000 streamers, even content I used to do as a youngster, like barbecue reviews and things like that, got, 10, 20,000 hits without even trying. Why? Because the topic material was relevant, and there was a sprawl of people and curious. There was actually oversaturated markets, okay, and no specialists technically. Specialists, by that I mean people who are juggernauts, media empires influencing YouTube itself and the algorithm itself. The surprising thing is these people get to a set level and they'll say to you, the tech space industry is oversaturated with content providers. You're going to struggle to get into it. No, they're talking about themselves and the fact that they fucked it up for us all. If you want to be a content provider in that space, because not only do you have to deal with the fitties, all the fitties out there, you have to now deal with the 3 to 10 to 20 millionaires, millions of view count per episode on topic material, which is essentially your topic material at times, and it's never going to get the light of day, because as soon as their topic comes up, that vine goes on, it shows, and you watch them, it'll show the rest of their stuff, not the topic material that you've still got written in the Google search at the top of the screen. It's crazy, and it doesn't make sense to me. As a tool I used to use for education and entertainment, okay, to better myself, for personal development, for hobbyist sort of great stuff, not for a college degree, okay. Understand this. It's really, really demoralizing that my favorite outlet, my favorite go-to is becoming so. I get it's a business, I get it's big money, but I spend as much time as I used to. Now I spend that same amount of time because I don't have as much time to spend on YouTube, but waiting through all the crap to find the stuff I actually need. It's crazy, people. It's crazy. Anyway, if you agree and or like or disagree with any of the topic material at hand, please like and or subscribe to the channel for more of it, and comment below if you disagree especially, and bring up your points. Let's start a conversation, people. Let's get it in the community tab. It's all good. I'm not fast. Let's keep it up all above board. Healthy banter and debate is a must in this world, without any prejudices and or dislikes and hate speech being occupying our threads. Thank you, people, and let's continue. And if you are here rather than there, look, I appreciate all the support. Please hit the like and subscribe button. It's a free way to show your support to What is Pants Cranks Productions, PCP? Welcome all, and welcome to Cranky Pants episode 3. So let us continue. Let's go. But it's goddamn hard work at times producing content, people. You have to understand, if you aspire to reach far in this sort of field, then understand it's goddamn hard work. I understand when even that dude from, I don't know, like I was watching some other stuff at a friend's place the other day. He's into like tech space, that's what they should call it, tech space, elongates, tech space industries and whatnot. Aspire to reach too far, which is playing on reaching the stars and, innovative forward and whatnot. And yeah, but that tech space, LTT place, Sebastian Linus, something or other. Anyway, I saw that, on a social level, he wanted to give up. He just wanted to rein it in. He had enough. It's too much work. But I tell you what, I'm pretty sure he's got some sort of media conglomerate, monopolistic, oligopolistic approach to the tech space on YouTube itself. And he's very lucky and he should be grateful that he's in that place, but it gives him the opportunity, since I'm pretty sure he's vetted a shitload of people, that he can just take his face from this place for a little bit at the very least and have a break, recharge, come back, and not put up that shit that's just borderline clickbait if he doesn't actually execute on it. Enough said. Let's go. Because on a side note, people, there is another algorithmic approach that you can take to streaming and or producing content, that in the dry phase and period as well, you can actually start to act a little unwell. And guess what happens? Relationships, the meaning of life itself, things like addictions as well. Addictions, demoralized states, stuff that you would think even therapeutic in some states. Therapeutic to express to your audience the fact that you're human, that you have problems, that it's completely unprofessional and it's completely ridiculous and it shouldn't be said on camera, addressing something that was never even exposed because you're feeling poor and or the quality and or some sort of changes in the air and you're trying to mitigate that. And that's how it's said. But in actual fact, you know what ends up happening? Statistically trolling and polling, people. Statistically trolling and polling. You know what ends up happening? You end up having a bank and field day on that show itself, and the next set amount of videos are through the roof as your audience gets reinvigorated because you're continuing on with the shenanigans that is the approach of the new style and form of clickbait, people. Thank you very much. It makes sense. Stop knocking it. It's like diets and shit. Diets and it's what you eat and diets. And what do I talk about diets for? Well, if you want to know a little bit more about diets, then you have got to understand. You got to understand that for 20 years, I've been dieting, I'm telling you. In fact, here's some words from the Il Maestro dieter and what you have to do to succeed.
I ever saw the watch. It'd be confiscated, taken away. The way your dad looked at it, this watch was your birthright. You'd be damned if any slope's gonna put the greasy yellow hands on his boy's birthright. So he hid it. In one place he knew he could hide something, his ass. 5 long years he wore this watch, up his ass. Then he died of dysentery. He gave me the watch. I hid this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass 2 years. Then, after 7 years, I was sent home to my family, and now, little man, I give the watch to you.
Time's going on, guys, so let's move on to the next topic real quickly. And that is, we're coming back to the fact that what on earth is going on with the world today? Bipolar, insanity, craziness, on a technicality. I had to deal with a younger version of myself the other day, and I've become a dietitian, a vegan dietitian after all. It's crazy. I don't even know what I have to do. But on top of this, the insanity has become too apparent to me. The world is corrupting in on itself. It's bleeding, it's dying out, and people are going crazy because suddenly I have to now deal with a gluten allergy as well. Not diagnosed by a professional dietitian, I'm saying, or clinician. Like, this is like, it's like Atkins without any sense. So now suddenly a loaf of bread of people, lunchtime has become a goddamn gourmet mishmash of premium prices, food, and on top of that, a loaf of bread, people. In my day, we used to have our bread and eat the crust too. Now a loaf of bread costs me $17 for a loaf of goddamn bread. What on earth is the world coming to, people? As we continue on, you want me to put on rap beat and do a new track? Is that what you're saying? Fucking hell, I don't want to rap anymore. Have a break, have a Kit Kat, and just chill, people, just chill. I would never use that song, ever. It's shit. Just chill, man.
Rick, Quan, that right, so. My nigga been hustling, trying to make him something. Ain't no telling what he'll do for the paper. Ain't no telling. Souffle, I'm straight, I stay, my plate, shot day. I'm a smooth operator. I drop top of my wheel, baby. That car driving make you feel some type of way. I know you do. That custom brightly make you feel some type of way. I'm shining, ho. This bitch on we got me feeling some type of way. Okay. Is it cause my homies rich, you feel some type of way? That right. Some type of way, make you feel some type of way. Heard she wanna fuck me, know you feel some type of way. Mr. CEO, it's what my title say. Me and my homies DJ Ho, he feel some type of way. Okay, now let me real, I know you feel some type of way. I know you do. When I get the bite on her ear, she make that Tyson face. Don't look like that. I drop down to my knee, thankful for life today. Thank you, love. No naps and slum sleep. Hibernate. Let go. I can tell if he 12 right away. Go through hell cause I care, move you far away. Drop you off late, know he feel some type of way. I got hoes like golf trying to make what Tiger made.
Like, in all seriousness, it's I have writer's block. I've been working on a song for about 2 fucking years. At one stage, it felt like it was a master, but it's annoying because you remove yourself from a situation and you should be able to write about it, and you end up getting fucking tested by cunts, like new school cunts, the new school fucking wannabes, the fucking gangsters out there. They want to fucking address you. They don't know where you're coming from. They don't understand what a blurb is. They don't know how to stand and read the back cover of a fucking album and address the fact that, you know, the topic material at hand that you are rapping may be from many different sources, not just your own. Even though it's gangster rap, you don't want to say gangster rap made me fucking do it. You know, what probably did was the fucking rat hole that you fucking lived in, the cesspool that you fucking crawled out in, and then you want to fucking test me and see whether I can fucking rap about that to begin with. Get the fuck out of here, people. I'm just saying this, guys. My name is, well, welcome to another PC Productions video / audio track and or episode 3, number 3 of our Cranky Pants series. Welcome all. My name is Pants Cranks and this is Cranky Pants episode 3. Come on, let's go.
Dancing on the beat.
No need to criticize me, cause I do it myself. No need to patronize me, cause I'm not yourself. No need to judge me for the fact that I'm poor, paying the rent. It's not my own only freaking goal. Cause time's on my side, I'm gonna take you for a ride to the streets where I have to always spend my nights. I criticize myself, I'm in no hurry. The only problem is that I'm just feeling hungry. Craving attention, but not the looks that you give. Craving life, but not the life that I lead. Always wishing for hope, instead all I get is your spit on my feet from your passing heads. Worthless what you think of me, homeless what you call me, but consider the fact that I'm no working bee. Jobs don't just fall into laps, especially into uneducated fools such as likes of me. To give me a chance, that's all I ask, and brush me off like a small tiny piece of dust. You never know oneself might need some help. All I want and desire is an escape route from this fucking hell. A clause that could provide an excuse to go. A regime that could provide me with some growth. A chance to be able to reach the stars, not in my dreams, and not when I pass my Mars. No need to criticize me cause I do it myself. No need to patronize me cause I'm not yourself. No need to judge me for the fact that I'm poor. Paying the rent is not my only freaking goal. If anyone should judge, it should probably be me. I'm the only one that's getting hurt from under your feet. You step and abuse my plastic nature, forcing me to consider and embrace your massive hatreds. And I'm not like you, and never will I be. That's why in the end I save this girl's life, and in return receive peace. Cause see what happened is after you passed me by, there was a girl alone. She just started to cry. She was being attacked by what I considered likes of me. Couldn't stand aside and watch her innocent life be set free, mutilated and bashed. Is what ended up happening to me. Just enough time to allow her to run and flee. There was a last glint of hope as my eyes started to shut, with the thought that you hope you take when you realise your daughter's safe. As I currently reach up for the stars, finally awesome free, and now passing by Mars. No need to criticize me cause I do it myself. No need to patronize me cause I'm not yourself. No need to judge me for the fact that I'm poor. Paying the rent, it's not my only goal anymore.
Oh my god, I'm running so low on energy. Welcome back to Pants Crank Production episode 3, guys. Hope you enjoyed the break. But I'm just running so low on energy. I need to go eat a banana. I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, I apologize. It is a big and yellow bulging banana which I'm having because it's the best way to get some quick sweet carbohydrates into my body that ain't gonna instantly I tell you kill me. Yum. I'm eating my mouth full. I mean talking so rude of me. The lot of running is a big bulging banana. I'm gonna put it in my mouth and it's going to take about 5-10 minutes until I get my energy, you know what I mean? I'll let it about 20 minutes until it goes around. Hold on. Let me get my napkin. Got a little bit of banana on my I got like a Viking beard. And there's a little bit of banana just on my beard there. I just pat that away. Much more presentable. You know, you want to be presentable, people, but speaking of food, that's the scary part. It's not the bananas that you have to worry about. It's a topic that we were referring to earlier today. Dead meat. Or meats in general, for that matter. As we continue on discussing, I don't know what exactly, the Atkins diet, what the color purple is classified as. Is it the same thing? Is it the same thing to you or me? Because it feels like diet fad and diet craze is just a stipulation of what someone popular is trying to press on other people, and that's what it has to be currently. It's simple. Don't eat. It's simple. I'll reiterate it in a nutshell for you before we get into the ins and outs of this crap. It's simple. You consume as much as you use, and then you're fine. With a little bit of exercise, you feel sublime, okay? It's easy. But the other day, you know, I did almost vomit. I shit you not, I vomited, because coming back to this dead meat saga, meat on the question. And on a side note, yes, I understand healthiness to sum up, and I don't have a problem with vegans. I don't have a problem with people with gluten allergies and whatnot. It's not an issue. Even the classification of it itself, it means that probably you're the type of people that will live longer. I don't have a problem with people who choose not to eat meat for any specific reason in any way, shape or form. You've probably got less disease and are generally fitter, probably resulting in better vanity even. Vanity people, speaking of those diets and those fads and those crazes, those Venetian blinds are a requirement in this day and age and era. So, and that's important to remember, people. What is important to you and how you approach yourself, okay? When you look in the mirror, okay? So the moral of this story is pretty much don't consume 4 and 20 pies, because at the very least, you never even know what meat you're gonna get if you're meat conscious as well. Peace out, all. That was another Pants Cranks production, episode 3, and I hope you enjoyed it. On a side note, your life, your choice. Enjoy. Bye.
Folks, America ain't getting any younger. So why don't you lend a hand and teach your youngins about what matters most? You know, there's nothing more patriotic than the savory flavors of Grandma's home-cooked fatty meats. And of course, that old familiar smell of Grandpa's tobacco pipe. Smells like America to me.
Brought to you by your friends at Pipes Buffet.
Oh my God. Are we off air? Thank God. This job's fucking killing me, y'all. I need that energy. When's that banana coming? I need that big banana. I need another big banana. Joey, can you get me another big banana, please? I need another banana. Bye. It's a game out there, people. It's a game. You either play it or get taken for the ride or drive. I don't know anymore. I'm getting too old for this shit. Peace out.
Suicide push me to the edge and it's homicide. Dreaming in my bed, I see butterflies. I don't wanna die. I get lit when I'm out for the mirrors. I know this ain't no regular deed. I see demons surrounding my bed. I get back and I let it release. They know I ain't no regular beast. Getting money and watch it increase. With the rest in the back of my jeans, I'ma step in that bitch and I let it go. I'ma steam up the pot, I'ma chop with a chop. I'ma step on that block and I let it blow. We can't forward the ops, no regular pop. I'ma aim at your top and I let it go. I can't settle for less, I'm not like the rest. I walk in that bitch and they better know. I got people that tell me I better blow, and I'm making it happen incredible. I got a big repetition, I finished the mission. You know that I'm special edition. Don't say me how I be living, I know what I'm doing, so please do not fuck up the vision. I got me plenty of bitches, I don't wanna fuck them. They know that I'm keeping the business, leaving the scene with no witness. Late up at night, I be wishing suicide. Push me to the edge and it's homicide. Dreaming in my bed, I see butterflies. I don't wanna die.